This is just a quick sneak peek inside the members area that you'll find once you sign up. I just thought I'd give you a quick look around so you know what you're going to get. There are a lot of sections inside Niche Profit Classroom, but I'll show you the most important ones, and you can have a better feel for what you're signing up for. I'm not going to repeat what you get in great detail. You can see that on their sales letter, but it's more just to get an inside peek. So the main part of Niche Profit Classroom, I mean the version I'm showing you right now is version 2, but you'll be if you sign up right now, you'll still get version 2, but in a couple of weeks, in a month's time actually, at the end of June, they're going to be upgrading to 3, which will have a lot more improved training and softwares and tools basically. But essentially the core system remains the same. So the main thing that you have is the actual classroom, which is where we're in now. As you can see, there's a quick video he's got over here for the improvements that are coming, but I won't go into that right now. Just want to show you the core system. So if we scroll down, you'll see that essentially your training is in 13 modules, okay, or 13 lessons as they call it. So the idea is you're going to just work in a simple linear fashion, and you will just be able to create a niche business for yourself, and loads of them, because they make a lot of things very simple in terms of the tools and building the sites, etc. But it's all based on proven formulas, stuff they've used to make a ton of money. The members get a lot of success, the ones that follow through. And I've been doing this for several years now, not just with Niche Profit Classroom, but using their system as well. So essentially you would get, you'd click on, start here, the introduction. This is just a quick summary, and each module will have this lesson navigation. So it's right now we're in the introduction, and then you'd go to the video training. If there are resources that are attached to this particular module, you'll find that over there. And then what's great is so you don't get lost at the end, you have the action steps, so you're never really wondering, well, what do I do now, what do I do next, how do I really get up and running. The big problem is people getting confused with, they're hit with so much information about from content creation to building links to SEO to pay-per-click to social media. There are just so many things. The problem is that you can never actually utilize any of them unless you have a proper structure of step 1, step 2, step 3. Like, what do you do first? What's more important? So this classroom system is certainly the best that I've come across in terms of training. So you just click on get started, you'd go immediately to the next section, which is the video training. And this particular module, as you can see, you've got whatever 7-8 videos, so you just click play. And that's the best way to learn is with video and audio training, I find. I mean, of course there are times when you do need written content, but essentially their training is all video based, which is why you never actually you shouldn't get lost if you follow the steps in the order that they've done it. So you just click on play and you just watch each video and go through the steps. So, and then you'd go to market research, and each module will have its own tools and softwares within the classroom that you would use, and they will be attached to resources over here, like you can see in market research. First you're going to go through the market profiler, which is one of the tools. I'll show you how to get there in a second. So that you're going after a potentially good niche market. You can see the objective of the module, and the software in this particular model used is the profiler and the market scorecard. Excuse me. So Yeah, I'm not obviously not going to tab through all of them. You can pretty much guess from the titles exactly what it is. If you're completely if you're a newbie and you're completely you don't have your own web hosting and etc etc, the whole, they have a facility. I mean, I never actually host with them. I always host my sites on my own host. But I've been doing this for a long time now, and I have a lot of experience. But the whole point is that they make everything, bring it down to the simplest way of doing something instead of complicating things. And once you see the software, which is the Niche Profit Press that they use, which is leveraging the WordPress blog system, but they've customized it, and they've called it Niche Profit Center, or Niche Profit Press. Sorry, I keep getting confused. And we'll have a look at that actually. In the software, you'll see all the various tools that they provide. So first one is the money keywords. This is the Money Matrix tool, which is going to be used to find 15-20 good keywords for your site, and it's based on their formula for choosing profitable keywords. You have Traffic Travis as well. There are uses for this, but you don't need to use it. I don't really see much of a reason to use it, but it's there if you want to. Mark Ling has given it for free. Then you have the Market Scorecard, the Market Profiler, and I'm not really going into too many details because I just want to make this an overview thing. I'm not going to sit here and explain exactly what the Market Scorecard and Profiler is, but well, you can pretty much figure out just from the title, and then of course you have the Sales Letter widget, which comes a lot later in your progress. So that's the software. The outsourcing tab is not relevant for you when you start out, but when you have, if you start building 5-10 niche profit sites, you'll definitely want to use this. I also use the same methodology for outsourcing, but I don't use their system simply because I have, a lot of what they do is based on John Jonas. If you know about him, there's a section about him over here inside the members area as well, and I learned a lot from John Jonas. And I have I've hired staff based on what they teach over there, but that's in the future, so I wouldn't worry about that. So essentially it's the classroom, and then you have the NPC Center, where this is a fun part where you can see the progress of some members who choose to share their stories. The Niche Profit Press is what I was referring to in terms of their customized version of building sites. And the cool thing is, with the new upgrade, I've spoken to Adam. I'm recording this video a bit more than a month before the new upgrade's coming up, and he's kind of given me a sneak peek at what kind of stuff's coming up in the new version, and it's way too cool in terms of not just the way that the training is made. They've really, a lot of products and memberships like this, all they do is just load up more and more and more stuff, and essentially as a member you just get confused. And they actually are coming up with an entirely new version. Instead of just adding a few videos here and there, they're actually revamping the core system itself. I mean, the core system is the same in terms of what you do to build profitable sites, but instead of just taking the lazy route, they've gone and done the right thing, I think, which is to not have members be confused, and kind of revamp the entire training videos and tools that they have. And they've improved a lot of things, one being the Niche Profit Press system. I mean, now literally once you have your keywords, I think it takes about, I'm not sure, maybe 30 seconds for you to full-fledged just build out the entire site and put it up live on the internet.